Good evening, welcome back to Ipswich, and here we go again. And actually we didn't do too bad last time out. We started, I think, against West Ham. We beat West Ham. We've got the sign over West Ham. And then we lost to Arsenal. Bit too defensive. Changed it to that attacking system. Beat Manchester City somehow. And then beat Everton. Beat Newcastle somehow. And then had that lame 0-0 draw against Bournemouth. We've got Leicester, Wimbledon in the Cup. Middlesbrough, then Valencia and Rangers in the Europa League. Tough games those, followed by Liverpool. Good evening, Dry Scotch. How are you doing? And talking of transfer windows and Liverpool, I just moved it forward a couple of days, and Liverpool came in with a bid of 50 million for Diamonde. I don't want to sell Diamonde. He's just come in this season. He's last season. He's doing really well. And I had a word with him, actually, when he wanted to talk to me when I rejected it. And I had a word with him. And all I can do really is put the value up. So I've put it up to 75. If Liverpool come in for him again, then we guess we have to let him go. Of the other two that are probably leaving, hopefully leaving, Garosibal, he has a couple of end of contracts he's thinking over. So I've asked an intermediary, and funnily enough, an intermediary did come up with a suggestion, waiting to hear back on that one. And the same goes to Marin, waiting on an intermediary to come back. So we are going to lose players, which is unfortunate. And goodness me, I don't know how this window is going to turn out. We just are really replacing key players when they happen to come about. We've had our finances drained. Even the wage budget was cut to a point where we're actually now over budget. We had 48 million in there, and the board just drained it. And now, no apparent interest. You must be confident of keeping hold of him. Expires on the 1st of February. I think hopefully we'll be okay. And I'll say, yeah, we're confident that we can hold on to him, that he wants to play for us. Interestingly, with regard to Diamonde, Liverpool are actually below us in the league, which is came as quite a shock for me. And we do have an offer for Marin, 13 million. I'm quite pleased with that. It's more than I actually expected we'd get, so I think we will accept that. We've been trying to sell him, and just hopefully now he will accept the contract he's offered, and that's one out, and that gives us a little bit of cash. And Leicester is up next. Hi Stefan, good to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a great day, and hope it's going to get even better. You never know. Garosibal, we've had a couple of offers in for Garosibal. He wants to go to Al Sadd, 6 million. It's going to be just 6 million up front. I'm quite prepared to accept that. And the other one's 6 million as well, so we'll accept both of those. And so Garosibal and Marin may be on the way out. It does leave me, I guess you're thinking a little bit, Stefan in particular was thinking it could leave me short. I do have Kinnear, who is a right back, and he's a good young player, and he probably deserves to get his chance at some point. And then we have Bajcetic, who can play as a right back. Missouri is a natural right wing back, and Mane, who is probably my number one choice for right wing back at the moment, allowing Rualt and Diamonde to play in the middle with Atom on the bench. That's how I would see that setup. So Stefan was a bit worried, I think, earlier that there was a shortage of right backs. Natural right backs, yes, but I think my main right back is actually a centre back by trade, but probably the best one to play there. Kinnear, I am going to reject offers for him at the moment, just in case. And let's hope we... Oh, I cannot believe that we just keep getting players unavailable. I think we just have to send him home if he's got flu, because everybody else will catch it. And I'm struggling now to put a bench together again. So he has to be removed. Dominguez can come in and play on the bench. Hi, Ayan. How are you doing? Good to see you. We're doing pretty good here. I hope you are too. So we have another player out for a couple of weeks. Not that he's a mainstream player, but he's useful to have around, that boy, when he's not got flu. So who are they talking about here? They're talking about Garosibal. No, I think the fans are pretty okay with Garosibal going out. I have to try and make sure I please everybody at the moment because form is so bad. But could have been better if I would have played FM. Get your game out. Give it an airing. That's what I say. Bajcetic now is developing concerns. Just have a look at the moment. What is he? He's a squad player, but he's not actually playing enough. I like Bajcetic. Is he asking to go out on loan, is he? Let's just tell him I'll give him some game time. I'm quite actually happy to give Bajcetic game time. He can play all over the place. And I actually might rest João Gomez against Leicester and give him a game. He's just such a useful player, and he's a late developer, as we know. So he's worth pleasing, I think. Yeah, definitely. Hi, Kathleen. How long have I been playing FM24? since it began, since FM23 finished, and we moved over to FM24. That's how long. Definitely, Stefan, and I've got my eye on one, and we just added him to the shortlist. Where is he? He's not got a... I think he might be a defender. No. I just added him to the shortlist, and I can't find him now. That's interesting. I added him to the shortlist, and he hasn't been put on there. But I was looking at someone who was English. He could be useful. Could be a very, very good player. But I'm actually not looking for players at the moment. And I'm going to go with my team, I think. I was definitely going to play Bajcetic. We've only got to get him up to squad player basis. Yeah, he hasn't been playing enough. But he hasn't complained, and so when they don't complain, I just tend to ignore them. And also for Marin, I don't have a problem with that. Who is he? What? I didn't even get a message about that one. We want to cancel that one. And so we shall get on with the game against Leicester. I'm going to go with this attacking system. It's got us up to 10th. So I can't see any harm in going on with it for a while. I think it might be that it's just because we have gone attacking. And having gone attacking, we've started winning games for some reason. Grunback, Stefan was also talking to me about earlier, and I think he is... I brought him in as a left winger to play on the left wing, but he's just not doing the business. And Grunback could possibly be sold. Swagoto, how are you doing, my friend? The tactic is just something that I saw online. We were just playing in a 4-3-3, and we were also playing in a 4-1-2-2-1. We also had a 4-2-3-1. This is just something that I saw on a forum, and it's just... The guy who posted a picture of it said, try this, it always works. If you're in trouble, you're struggling, this always works. So last time out, we gave it a try, and we pretty much won everything. I've tested it in other saves as well. I don't know how it works, to be honest, yet. There's some theory about the DM and pushing the lines up really high, and it does seem to get, because it's narrow, does seem to get 8 players in the box. When we're attacking, there's about 8 players in the box, 7 or 8, causing mayhem in there. So I'm not really quite sure how it works yet, but it's quite interesting. But it's not something that we will be staying. We will be staying with. I just want to get through this season and survive, basically, and I think I've got the best chance of doing it with this. And, I think probably not negative, Spike, but probably definitely a little bit too defensive in the setup. My belief that balanced in FM24 was the best way to play possibly had cost me a little bit, but I don't know if... I mean, we'd gone attacking before in different styles. and it just didn't seem to work at all. So simply being more attacking, we did it with the 4-1-2-2-1, we did it with the 4-2-3-1, and it didn't work at that time. So we're doing all right. Finishing in the top 10 will be good, and then we'll reassess at the end of the season. And we have been doing well, so let's get out there and do well again. I think the sound should be off because I haven't played since last time, but I don't trust FM and the glitches. Yeah, it is off. And let's go to the assistant. Let's get him to do that. And we don't never press. Ollie Watkins up top for Leicester. Okay, let's get him out there. Let's get 3 points, boys. This could be so valuable. Leicester, 3 places below us. They're not mugs. And we got to hope that our attacking system works. And looking at it again, we are controlling possession. Quickly scanning what's going on here. We're pushing them back. And I'm waiting for this to shift to when we attack, because when we're actually attacking, there's a lot of players up front. So come on, boys. We've got this. Giving the ball away. Is it Leicester's day or is it our day? It also could be that if we change the tactic frequently, I think when we've changed the tactic, we've started a run of results. So it could be just like when we change the tactic, we go on a run of 2 or 3 games and then we start losing 2. And then we change the tactic again and we have another 2 or 3, 2 wins usually, then a draw or a couple of draws and a win. And I think it might be something to do with changing the tactic regularly. And we've totally dominated the game. Leicester have not had a shot yet. We've had 6, only 2 on target. Need a big game from you, Mr. Badgetic, after whinging like you did. That was a poor pass from Winkler, but he's got the ball back well done. It was Newerton, in fact. Diamonde. Is he going to leave or will he stay? I wouldn't want to see him go, but I'd take the 75 million for him. There's actually no point, and we are ahead. It's Mastueno. There's no point in holding on to a player who's unhappy. But if Liverpool don't produce 75 million now, then he will stay, and that'll be good. And that Mane should be number 1 full-back there. Was a pretty neat goal, that. But again, see how many are in the penalty area. And this tactic seems to work because there's so many bodies in the penalty area because it's such a high line. We're playing with a much higher defensive line, and then all these support and attacking players are just pushed narrow into the penalty area. And that's why I think it's working, because bodies are getting into the box. So maybe what people were saying is that attacking is OP in FM24 is correct, and I got it wrong. Who knows? But earlier in FM24 I had a ton of success with just playing balanced and in a low block. Tons of success. Oh, that's a good pass. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Oh, in fact, he saved it, did he? Well, that's okay then. Come on then, boys. There it is, 2-0. Rualt has made it 2-0. I wonder what this does to the table. This will make the table look very interesting. I think we could go up to 9th. So it's not often you see us 2-0 up. Yeah, we're up into 9th now, putting pressure on a couple of teams above. So that's good news. And we have totally dominated the game. Possession-wise, XG-wise, shots on target-wise, we've totally dominated this game. Bajcetic is having a very good game. Very impressive. 7.7. We do know from the Newcastle team that we had at the end of the Journeyman that he is a very late developer. Didn't develop at Newcastle till 27, when suddenly out of nowhere he became a very, very good player. So we want to hold on to Bajcetic. I think I'm going to say I'm happy with how we we dominated the possession. Haven't actually let them have a kick, really. Let's have more of the same, boys. Where am I going? So well done to Bajcetic. Man of his word. Cheers, Ayan. Good to see you. Only games had an issue with, say, Valencia and Rangers. Managed to win the league and FA Cup games. Good evening, Neil. Hope you're well, my friend. You join us where we are getting off to a good start yet again. Thanks, Ayan. But it's gone very quiet in the second half. We're still dominating it, though. It's not yet time to make some changes, but there is a highlight, and it's got to be to Leicester. Of course, we know from experience that just because we're 2-0 up does not mean it's over. That's not a good sign. I know, FM. That's not a good sign when you lose that tackle there. But they've gone all the way backwards. That line is very, very high. Looking to get behind us, but could not get behind us. But they still look like they're going to score. It's only just over the bar. I hate key highlights, because when the opposition have a highlight, it usually results in a goal. And boy, oh boy, it suddenly got very hot in here. And I might have to go and get my little fan and plug the fan into the USB in a minute. Because boy, as it suddenly got very hot. It's supposed to be really big thunderstorms tomorrow. And I'm hoping that I did all my stuff today and yesterday so that hopefully I don't have to go out tomorrow. Because it's allegedly going to be a lot of thunderstorms. Let's get these tired bodies off the pitch. Winkler's not actually having a very good game, but we'll leave him on. Mane is tired, so Missouri can come on. Missouri needs more game time, or he's going to start complaining. Scott in midfield can be replaced by Dominguez. And we'll leave it at that for now. Still 2-0 as we go into the 15 minutes to go mark. Bajcetic has been the outstanding player with Franco. We do have a free kick. Come on, boys, make it 3. And one of the interesting things to do, Spike, might be to set up one of the other systems in an attacking mode. Maybe the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1. Put that in attacking mode with much higher line. Be much more aggressive with those players. And then see if we get the same kind of results. Because if it is simply about being more attacking, then the formation shouldn't really make any difference. So if we start getting a run of poor results again, then that's what I might do. I might change the tactic back to one of those and just make it much more aggressive and see what happens. I don't think the shape really should make any difference as long as you've got all areas of the pitch covered when you're attacking and defending, and you have enough rest defence for transition. So I don't think it really matters what shape you play in. Mastueno is tired, but also Bajcetic and Newerton. Tough call. I think we'll bring on João Gomez into central midfield. Fresh legs there, win the ball. Leicester probably been the better team in the second half. They've had more of the momentum. They've pinched the possession off us a little bit, but we've been stronger than Leicester. And we deserve to win, I think, looking at the XG. I think just get the third now before the M boys. I'll be happy. Get it in the box. Come on. We should have bodies in there. Nice pass. There we go. We got tons of bodies in there. And Missouri has made it 3-0. Game over. Good start. So I think with this particular squad, it's possible the mistake that I've been making, and Spike, you're quite right, is that I've just not been aggressive enough. Getting enough bodies. Oh, welcome back, Diane. Getting enough bodies into the box and just been a little bit too dependent on what brought me success in the Journeyman, which was the balanced, much more defensive style. And using that style with the low block, we won like 30 trophies in 10 seasons. So why would I think that it's any different in this save? But live and learn. Every save is obviously different. It didn't come with any player instructions. I've just added player instructions based on what the players can and cannot do individually. And now it's 4-0 and Winkler's got one. So basically, like Finkgraf, for example, he is just told to shoot less often. He's got no other instructions. Sit narrower, cut inside with the ball. So just basically what I want them to do. I want him to cut inside with the ball because it's narrow. In fact, he's playing as an inverted wing back, so that's probably coded in. But if we have a look at, say, like Mastueno, I don't think he's got any instructions now. I've just added them if there's a need to add them. I'm trying to find... Some of them will be not in this team by the look of it, but some of them are on shoot less often because their shooting is appalling. Some of them are on tackle harder, some on mark tighter. So, for example, Diamande, tackle harder. It's just based on what they can and cannot do. So I didn't see, when I saw the shape, I didn't see any instructions. It was just a photograph, basically. And that is a good win, boys. And nice work, everyone. He's playing quite well now, Stefan, to be fair. He was awful in the first half of the season, and we are up to 9th now. Another win could possibly take us up to 7th. This is some we're going to get nosebleeds here. This is going to be weird. 1 goal, 1 assist from a centre-back. And the next game coming up is Wimbledon in the Cup. 4 days. But it's the transfer window that is the thing. I wonder what is going to happen. Mazionis, that's okay. That's not one of the players that I'm trying to sell. So Wimbledon, the Wombles, we're playing against the Wombles. We're back down to 10th. But there's like 3 points between us and 7th now. I wonder if it's going to happen. If we keep playing like this, I can't see why not. Dribble more on Diamonde. Let's have a look at Diamonde. He probably is a decent dribbler. Dribbling is 12. Nah, I'm not going to put dribble more on him. Just keep him at doing what he's doing. Dribbling's 12. Agility and balance is good though, of course. I'm managing Wimbledon. Oh, right, okay. Wimbledon, what league are they in? They're going to be in the Sky Bet League 1. So this is a game I think, hopefully, we're going to cruise past this one in the cup. I don't really want to look at how they play. I'm just loading it up, and whatever happens, happens. Alex Scott. Do I want to sell Alex Scott? How old is he? How old is Alex Scott? 25. I don't want to sell Alex Scott. But he's going to get the ump. When I reject this, he's going to get the ump. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Looking like a lower mid-table finish for me. Okay, Ian, can do that quickly for you. It's attacking, and then it's narrow width, pass into space, play down both flanks, shorter passing, higher tempo, low crosses, work the ball into the box, run at the defense. In transition, we've got counter press, counter, distribute quickly, roll it out. And then we have high press, much higher line, much more often trigger press, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. That's the oddest instruction that I think I've seen in a while. If you're sitting there, guys, give us a like, help the channel if you haven't done so already, and a big like for Pablo Marin finally leaving the club. We've tried so hard to sell him in the past, and finally we've got some money in, and that's nice. And Grenbach has got ill now, so finances wise we're kind of back on track, especially with the wage bill. We got a few quid now, not enough, but we have a few quid in the bank. He wants a new contract. I don't like offering targets because they generally don't react very well to that. But what I might do is just say at the end of the season, we'll talk about this at the end of the season, and then that'll keep him happy till the end of the season. We can decide what we're going to do about him in the meantime. So, okay, with all these players who are surprises, because they haven't been playing well, and it's the same as me getting offered interviews at Bayern and interviews at Newcastle and interviews at Manchester City, getting the job at Manchester City. Real Madrid came in for me, and it's odd, and it doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to go with what he says for this game. It doesn't make any sense, and all these players who've not been playing very well, it doesn't make any sense that Liverpool and Bayern Munich are coming in for them. Nothing in this save makes sense to me. But what do I know? Okay. I think we had to take him off that not so long ago. We'll try it though. And we'll take that off then. Don't want to do that. And we'll go along with that. Kinnear is going out as well. Garosibal has gone. And 4.6 mil we get. Alande is no longer concerned with how you handle team talks. He did not like the Manchester United team talk where I gave him a right dressing down. And he did not like it. So we got rid of 2 players that I wanted to move on. Garosibal was 32. He was in this list along with Marin. This list is getting shorter now. The Diamonde is added to that list with Bajcetic recently. Dominguez wants to be sold. He's worth 30 million. So we can offer him out again. And let's put a price on it. Let's call it 28 million. 28 million. Well, clubs seem to be, and Grenbach as well, he wants to be sold. So we'll offer him out. We'll put 28 million on him as well. And we'll offer him out. While clubs seem to be wanting to... And then these 3, Quatera, Silva and Winkler, we have to register them in the European. And Scott, he's just waiting for his new contract now. So they're not really unhappy. If we can just do the re-registration for the Europa League, then... hopefully we'll keep the players happy. 2 players, interestingly, have gone, one of which was in the Europa League squad, so a place has been freed up. Stankovic, let's... I think he already was transfer listed, but let's transfer listed. He hasn't only recently signed, he's been with me for 2 years. And we'll offer him out. Neves is probably a better bet. We'll offer him out for 6 million. So it is a big squad. And we can offload players. How much money does the club have? Let's go to the club club info. Where am I going to find that? Now we've taken them up. Oh, that's my reputation. We've taken them up to a 3.5 star. Where am I going to find this, where the money is? I've absolutely no idea where I'm going to find that. I don't think it's a rich club. Finances. Something I never look at. I never really worry about it too much. It's not a rich club by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, the overall balance is like in the red by 11 million. That's probably why they took the money off me. We were heading in a in a poor way. So it's not a rich club by any means. What is it? Players to loan list. Okay. Young kids, they can go out. Dominguez to a fringe player. He is up for sale, so he made a nuisance of himself, Dominguez, and I don't like that. So don't make a nuisance of yourself with me, otherwise you end up on the transfer list. Okay, who did he put in the team? Katera as the DLF. I go along with that. Chiesa, Bajcetic, Finkgraf, Rua, Mane, Missouri. I'll pretty much go along with that. Have I got full backs on the bench? Not one. He does this. Got Atom who can play on that side. But there's no right back. Mane and Missouri are playing, which leaves Bajcetic as the other right back who would be on the bench. So he's made his bed. He's going to have to lie in it. Kinnear has gone out on loan now, hasn't he? So let's move him. And Nivas gets a game. So we're short of... I don't know who those boys are. Silva has got himself fit, hasn't he? No, not yet. Grenbach can go on the bench. Give him some game time. Except I'm not allowed to put him on the bench. I don't know what that glitch is all about. So let's go and play in the cup, boys. Let's go and whip their butts, as they say in the States. I don't really think we should be having much trouble with a League One team, but you just don't know in FM. In terms of the budget, I've got really nothing to play with at the moment. I am looking for a young right back. That would be nice, so that Bajcetic can go back into midfield. Mane can play at central defence if necessary. But Mane and Missouri are two good wing backs. So at the moment, I really don't need to bring in a wing back. A really good youngster would be good. Has that gone in? Yeah, sorry, Bass has made it 1-0. We've plenty of players in midfield. Plenty of good wingers, and we've got 4 players capable of playing as the striker. So at the moment, I'm really just offloading. Bringing in some money and then see how much money we've got and then see what we can do with it. That's my plan. Oh, they've equalised, have they? Dreadful defending. Who was that? Who was that there? He came running over to him, gave him a right earful. I think it was Ruel. His Finkgraf came and gave Bajcetic a right earful. I'm not quite sure it was Bajcetic's fault. It was Missouri. It's Missouri's fault. Let his man go. So I don't know why he had to go at Bajcetic. It's a bit unfortunate, that. Poor pass. Very poor. Come on, boys. Must do better. Just shout demand more. Must do better. I'm really not sure about this game. If you're playing away, I'd say probably not. Um, I'm not sure about this game anymore since this Ipswich save went off the rails. And I'm a little concerned about what is the best mentality to play in. And it looks like for this save, definitely attacking is the best mentality for this particular group of players anyway. But in my other saves, I was just using balanced in the main. Just absolutely 100% balanced all the time. So I'm really a bit confused as to whether this attacking is just Ipswich based or whether it's now going to run across all the saves. I'll have to do some testing, see which is the best mentality. So I'm not quite sure at the moment what is the best mentality to play in. But it does look like for this squad, attacking is definitely best. But playing away at Monaco in your save, I couldn't advise you on that one. I probably in other saves wouldn't play attacking away from home. Probably be balanced or positive at most. So I don't know if that's helpful to you at all. Well, they're certainly giving us a game, aren't they, Wimbledon? And they're passing it around like they're Brazil at the moment, not Wimbledon from League One. But that was good defending. So Bajcetic is not having a bad game again. Arribas is the goal scorer. That's why he's having a good game. But we have to do better than this. Or we're going out of the cup to a League One team. And this might be as simple as just the game's going to wind me up for the first half, and then second half we're going to explode into riches of goals. Sometimes what the game will do is it wants you to make changes. That it wants you to get frustrated so that you make changes. And I don't think you should. You should sometimes just be patient. I think a lot of the time it's to do with this. And if it's 6-0 or 6-1, then you might think about changes. Well, it's 6-2, 6-3. You don't need to worry too much. We shall see. Well, we can't go more attacking, that's for sure. We've kind of edged it, I think, but not by much. They've really put on a show, have Wimbledon. Maybe they'll tire in the second half. Hey, James, how are you doing? Come on, boys. We need more. Are there any complacent boys out there? There shouldn't be. They're drawing 1-1 against a League One team. Wouldn't expect them to be complacent. There's a chance. Missed it. It's gone out for a corner, though. Yeah, I've seen they're playing out from the back. They look like they're Brazil. So I wouldn't have thought that Isak would want to actually leave, to be honest, James. They have tried to bully their way into it. I agree with you, but I wouldn't have thought he would have wanted to leave. A couple more signings for Newcastle. They could be a very good team. What's gone wrong with Mastueno then? Mastanweno. He couldn't hit a barn door this afternoon. Lovely tackle. Boys, we got to be doing a lot better than this. I think rollicking coming at half time. Absolute rollicking. Ilanga joining up with Isak. Seen a sign Isak will play for Newcastle. I think so, Stefan. I think he'll stay. I don't have any concerns about him going. A overhead kick there. Classy one too. But this is not good enough. And they have to have a right rollicking. Absolute rollicking. They might not be happy about it. Well, they are pretty happy about it. They just accepted that this is not good enough, I think. Two divisions below us. We've got to be better than this. And we got a fairly strong team out there as well. It's not like a weakened team I've put out there. Chiesa, Allende, Arribas, Cotera, Franco. It's not like it's a weakened team. It is a strong team. Come on, where's the pass? Normally there's some good passing happens from this left wing area. Some very good passing happens from there. But again, you can see there's bodies getting forward. What happens to Bajcetic now? Oh, that's a nice pass. Go on, he's offside now. Oh, don't tell me, FM, you're going to take me to a replay. Surely you can't be serious. It's just spiteful if you do that. It's just absolutely spiteful. Well, we're definitely cruising it now, and Arribas finally has made it 2-1. Benjamin Sesko. How old is Callum Wilson now? Is he gone now, Callum Wilson? Is he way too old? What I'm also concerned about from my own team perspective, Manchester United have gone very, very quiet. They've signed one player and it's gone very, very quiet. And that's Manchester United. They think sign one player and that's it, job done. And there doesn't seem to be any movement going on in terms of players going out either. I'm getting very frustrated with them. Really frustrated. Go on, Katara. Go on, Sam. Bajcetic having a quiet, nice game again. Oh, how did that stay? It's gone in eventually. And it is Mastantueno. And it is Franco. I think that is that. Finally, he's got himself on the score sheet. He was on a 6.3 in danger of coming off. It is being checked, though. It's been disallowed. 33. He's getting on a bit now. Injury prone as well. I actually don't think he was offside. We've been cheated a goal there. And substitution time, not yet. Not trying to be rude. I feel it might be the right time with Man United to have a bit of bad luck. I don't want... I mean, they are having bad luck. They're finished in, what, 17th or something? That is... That is poor, and so, but I don't want to see him in the Championship. We're not going to get Champions League by any stretch of the imagination. But, well, he can't play there. Cummings Bart, though, can. He's a 1-star. We'll give him a run out. It's often those players who make the difference. Atom can come on here. Give Atom a run out. We'll just make the 2 for now. So I wouldn't like to see them in the Championship, but I don't see any recovery going on for at least 3 seasons, maybe 4. But we can't do this one player at a time nonsense. We've got to shift players on. There are 4 or 5 players who've got to leave, and that'll free up some money then. Badgetic, I'm actually going to put Diamonde in there. No, I'm not, actually. We're going to give Gren back a game. We'll switch those over. And Arribas has played well. David Holding, whoever he is, never heard of him. And that leaves me with 1 for somebody who gets very, very tired first. Not too happy with this 2-1. Should have done better. 2.69 XG. Low quality chances among our 20 chances. Well, the biggest news, James, we've let go Pablo Marin and Garosibal. We haven't signed anybody. That's offside as well. Shame. Holding could have got a goal on his debut then. He's offside though. So, but the big ones are Alex Scott, an offer from Bayern Munich. We've rejected an offer from Liverpool for Diamonde. So they could possibly go if the offers... I wouldn't expect to lose Scott, but Diamonde could still go if Liverpool come in with 75 million. So that would be the news that isn't welcome. But as yet, I'm resisting doing anything about bringing players in. So Mane can go over there. And Diamonde can come on there. But we need to see this game out now, boys. Another goal, though, will make the scoreline a bit more flattering. You've been particularly poor. I don't know what to say to them. Can't really say, well done. That was a brilliant win. Unless we get another goal, then I'll say well done. Oh, that was a nice pass by Cummings Bart. And maybe we got to start playing these young boys. He's been on the fringes of the first team for a while, Cummings Bart. But that was a lovely pass. And it's now 3-1. Now we can say that was a good win. Yeah, now it's 3-1. We can say nice win. Be interesting to see how these boys perform in the Europa League against Valencia and Rangers, because now that we're playing well, who knows, we could end up topping the group in the Europa League again. Is that offside? No, the referee is giving that one. Katera's got another one. It's 4-1. Nice win, definitely now. I did suspect that the game was winding me up and was going to leave it until late. I did mention that earlier. It's comfortable now. Yeah, I want to hold on to Diamonde, James. He's like the one player I really want to hold on to. We've put the price tag up to 75 million. And I don't think Liverpool will pay that for him. He hasn't been outstanding. Like, none of them have been outstanding. And I don't think Liverpool will come in with that. If they do, they do. We'll have to try and find another centre-back. Yeah, well done. That was a good win. I had to tell him early on to try harder, but at the end of the day, a good win. Cummings Bart, he's kind of like been on the edge of things. I'm not too impressed with him. He's only 19. And he is improving, but whether he's actually going to make it, I don't know. Potentially a championship player. He's not going to be a Premier League player, but fair play. So we get Hull in the FA Cup fourth round. There is an interesting fixture in the FA Cup fourth round, and that is... Oh, Sunderland are playing Newcastle. That's a very interesting fixture. And then I think... Where's Arsenal? Oh, Arsenal will be playing Liverpool. So there's some very interesting fixtures in the fourth round. And Arsenal or Liverpool will be going out, and that is good news. And how many days? Middlesbrough in 3 days. Let's keep this run going, boys. Middlesbrough shouldn't really cause us any problems. Bottom of the league, but I'm just waiting for one of these teams to just go and knock me over out of nowhere. And this looks like a fixture ripe for it. Lone Fanguero, definitely not. Oh, is Fanguero... Have I made a promise to him? No, he's not been made a promise to. Is he for sale? There's something about Fanguero, though. Oh, he's just got flu at the moment. That's what I'm thinking of. As he's not up for sale. He's a very good player. I'm not interested in loaning him out. 83,000 just a loan. 80% of his wage. I'm going to go for that. Rue de Boa. Another right back. I think we'll move him to the senior squad. Kinnear's gone out. Mastrono, no, that's not worth praising. Missouri, yeah, I think we can do that one. If you notice, some of these players like Missouri, their morale is higher now. Remember we had this problem with the morale here. Some of them are still struggling with morale, but it's improved a lot as we've put some wins under our belt. Dominguez is up for sale. I don't get this. Milos Bajic, 20-year-old striker. Kind of player that would interest me. It's got good technicals. Kind of player who I would be interested in. Middlesbrough. Let's have a good win here, boys. In fact, if we can beat Middlesbrough and then win these two, Valencia, Hull and Rangers, these three, this will have been an extraordinary session today. So let's have a look at what we got here. Missouri, Finkgraf. I'm going to put Mane here. Actually, no, I'm going to put Missouri there. And I'm going to put... Where's he gone? Where has he gone? I cannot see Ruwald. Oh, there he is. I mean Diamonde. There he is. And... oh, Ruud de Boer is out on loan, is he? Moving back to the under-21s then. And we're going to change. So Missouri, Diamonde, Ruwald. Mane can deputise with Bajic. Bajic is in playing though as the DM at the moment. João Gomez can get a run out now. And actually I'm going to try Bajic in here at fullback. Why not? I'm going to play Timon. And then João Gomez with Kieta. Alex Scott can come up there. Where's my boy? Newerton here. Finkler up front. And Franco in behind him. Put a bench together now. After Mane. Finkgraf. Dominguez. Allende. Valesco. Silva ready at 2 days. Let's put him on the bench. Arribas as well. Right, let's check the money as we come to the 12th of January. 17 mil. We have 180,000. It's not a lot of money though, is it? 17 mil. I don't think there's anything I can do with 17 mil. The tactic, James, is just unbelievable. I guess we have to give this tactic some credibility. And now I've got my goalkeeper injured. I've just sold a goalkeeper and got my goalkeeper injured. For this game is relentless. It just does not give up on you. It's like, okay, do I have a reserve goalkeeper now? Stankovic is still here, but I'm going to keep Nivas in the team. I think we'll do that. Or could play Stankovic. No, I'm going to keep Nivas in the team, Stankovic on the bench. This game is absolutely relentless. So, let's have a look. I'd have to do that off camera. Going through all those players. You notice that their morale, when we're going through this, their morale was yellow before. Pretty much all of them. Their morale is green now. So that's a good sign. Grenbach, that's absolutely shocking. I don't care that you think 6.3 is okay. Same for you, Badgetich. It's absolutely shocking. Grenbach thinks that a 6.3 is good. He has very low standards. He might be one of the problems that I've got, actually, Grenbach. If he has low standards like that, he might be a problem. Who's Felipe? Good signing for the future. I need to keep an eye. I'm not getting messages that he's making these. I'm going to accept that. Not getting messages anymore that he's making these bids. We have to keep an eye on that. I think he's doing a good job, Nieves. I want to have a look at this guy. The fans like him. 13, 11, 15 tackling at the moment. His technique, though, is poor. His agility is poor. He's got a lot of learning to do. Passing and vision are horrible. 19 years old. Is he going to make it? I don't know. He's certainly not senior team at the moment. I'd be tempted, actually, to just get rid of him on loan in the summer. I don't know why we bought him. Mazionis has returned. He's not going to make it either. Come on then, boys. Middlesbrough. If we get 3 points here, it'd be awesome. But at some point, this run is going to come crashing down. 20th in the league. What an ideal time. Sell him. Yeah, Mazionis probably should go out the door. We're only going to get 50k for him, though. I'm tempted to just keep hold of him. He doesn't cost us much in wages. Just keep hold of him. He played in pre-season and played quite well. So he's not that bad. So Ipswich versus Middlesbrough. What's happened around the grounds? 6-0 United. Newcastle 5-2. City lost to Arsenal. This is what we're interested in. 3 points here. Up above Brentford. Low block, you're having a laugh. We've given up on that nonsense. Let's go and beat them, boys. This is Middlesbrough. Should be a certain 3 points. Let's keep this run going. No reason why we can't keep this run going. Except FM, of course. Which might decide we're not keeping this run going. We are the home team, so let's hope we take the game to them. Go on, lovely. Where's the pass? Oh, he's going on his own. Oh, what a chance. Was it saved? I don't know how Badgetic will get on at right back. He's a player who can play anywhere. Have to hang on to him. Come on, let's get the goal. You know it's coming, FM. Let's get this goal. That's a nice pass again. Oh, what a save. How did that stay out? Come on, boys. Do not want a draw here. We're the masters of the draw. Chance. Nope. It's not going very well. But shots on target ratio is not bad. XG is not bad. It's very, very quiet at the moment. 15 minutes gone. Nothing seems to be happening. We're absolutely pushing them all the way back. We've got to score sooner or later. Oh, get a lot of this bobbling around in the box. Come on then. 2 highlights back to back. That's a good sign. Go on, boys. Go on. Oh, nice. And there it is. The goal. Oh, he's offside. The linesman's got his flag up. Was he offside? I don't think he was, but I might be wrong. It's awarded. I was right. He was onside. That's a lovely pass. Who was that? Gomez. Prefers Atom to Van Dijk's bike. I'm not quite sure about that. But happily we are in front. And that could take us up to the giddy heights of 7th. 8th. Well, that's good enough. I'm putting pressure on the teams above as well. But this game isn't won yet. That's funny that's by James, because in the last game we scored a goal that definitely wasn't offside, even according to the lines. I think that might be offside though. I think he might have strayed just a fraction there, even though it didn't look like it. I think he might have gone too early. No, that one's been awarded as well. João Gomez again involved Newerton's pass. And a crisp half volley at the end of it. That's why I don't want to sell Scott. He's got the ability. Just need to start playing. So we are 2-0 up. I'm looking like we are going into 8th place. This could not have happened earlier in the season. If I'd told you this was going to happen 2 months ago in the save, you would not have believed me. I don't know, maybe with those two players that kept getting mentioned in the interviews, maybe we've cleared them out. Maybe it was Garosibel and Marin. Garosibel was a team leader. It might have been him. Oh, it's hit the post. We've hit the bar and hit the post in this game so far. Strangely, Garosibel, as a team leader, he couldn't wait to get out of the door. Now it's 3-0. Franco's made it 3-0. Now these players are showing their quality. And it could be just that it's attacking. We just like wiped our hands of defence and just said go and attack. And these boys now are starting to show their quality because they're attacking players. Could be that. He's in good form at the moment, James, that's for sure. But that's not to say it will last. He will go out of form at some point. We just need to keep him in the team while he's doing this. 3-0. Newerton is having a super game. Came in as a 4-star player in the team, ranked in the team. He's now 3-star. But he's having a super game today. They got Hayden Hackney playing for them, have they? God, I remember him. He's a good player in FM22, Hayden Hackney. Oh, what an error. What a chance. And it's 4-0. Who was that? Who got the goal? Dreadful piece of play, though. It's Winkler. You'd expect Winkler, the wonder kid, to get that one. 4-0 at half-time. Let's go out and bury them. And nobody's particularly tired. We've got Badgertich and Chiesa to keep an eye on. One complacent player as well. He's having a good game today, Newerton, for a change. I'm looking at this. I just realised Middlesbrough haven't had a shot yet. It's coming up to 60 minutes. Newerton is in fine fettle there. Almost, boy. For Franco, I mean, he's allegedly a very good player, both in real life and in FM. And he was just playing like he'd never played football before. He's starting to find himself in this attacking system. He looks like a player now that we're attacking. We're going to give goals away because the line is so high. The line is way too high, so we're going to give goals away. But you don't mind giving a goal away when you're 4-0 up. Yeah, okay. We believe you. The highlight that I really don't get is the the goal line technology. I don't know whether you can see anything, guys, but I cannot see a thing with that goal line technology. It's just like, and I don't know why that's in there. I hope they're either going to improve that or they're actually going to take it out. Because I'm like, what? Still no news, though, on FM26. Absolute dead silence as we're coming like halfway through July now. And we're coming into next month will be August. And I mean, everybody is jumping up and down and saying can't wait for FM26. I don't even know if there's going to be one. I can't jump up and down about something I'm not sure if it's coming out. It's weird. This radio silence they've got is weird. Oh, what a miss. I was actually thinking that after the Sega shareholders meeting, where all the fuss came out about the fact that it said that it's scheduled for release in November, we all knew that anyway. They did need a shareholders meeting to tell me that. That's what I assumed. It was scheduled for release in November. And after that, I thought that SI would release a statement. I thought once they got the approval from the shareholders meeting, that they would release a statement quite quickly. But there's nothing. It's weird. Oh, Timon. Clean sheets, yeah. You're not sure if you're going to buy it, James? I mean, I have to. Obviously, if I ever want to hit that 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to have to buy it. I buy it with a lot of, I don't know, worry, concern, skepticism. The fact that I've seen no pictures, like we're coming up to August, and I haven't seen a picture yet, is a little bit of a concern to me. I'm trying not to let it freak me out or whatever. We will know at some point what's happening, I'm sure. But at the moment, we're just being kept completely in the dark. And I'm not quite sure that that's a good thing. So Mane can come on at fullback. Probably need to rest time, and we'll leave it at that for now and wait to see who gets tired. Football Manager is my life. It certainly took over mine's for a long time. It's given me a lot of pleasure over the years, undoubtedly. A lot of pain, a lot of frustration, but there's something about the joy of winning 3 trophies in a season, winning the Champions League. That is, after struggling for ages, there's something about that it's difficult to ever think anything could ever replace. And it's just something that is just such a good feeling to have, and it's given me a lot of pleasure. And Alex Scott can be replaced by Velasco. So we're doing okay. 5-1 again. We are on a run of runs. Another game won. 3 points in the bag. But we have played a game more. We do have to be careful. We've played a game more than the others. Don't want to get carried away with this. Nice to beat a bottom of the league side for a change. And we're up to 8th now. And we're in catching distance of 5th now. I couldn't see that happening earlier on. Solskjaer, manager of Middlesbrough, is he whinging? We've gone more than 6. Oh no, because that's the Premier League, isn't it? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wins and a draw in the Premier League. That is just something else. When is the next one? We've got Europe now, haven't we? 5 days. Need my strongest team out for this one. Being called FM Call of Duty. That's a good one, Stefan. Oh, Dominguez would like to withdraw his formal transfer request. What do you think I should do about him? Let's have a look at... I can't remember which one we are playing in. So let's have a look what we've got. Dominguez, he would be a useful... So Bajcetic would be behind Dominguez. Chiesa is better than Dominguez. So he's kind of number 5 in the rankings. Bajcetic is there. I think I should sell Grenbach, not Dominguez. Grenbach came in because he could play across that line as well as play in both midfield positions. He's 27. I think I should sell Grenbach. Dominguez is 30. Still got 2 or 3 years left in him, and I do need some experienced players. But the one that doesn't fit is Grenbach. He's just not getting any game time. Allende is getting game time. Even Fanguero's getting more game time than Grenbach. The only place that Grenbach can actually play now is on the right wing. It's hard to get rid of. How do you know that one, Stefan? Have you been playing along, have you? I think we're going to try and get rid of him. I think he's one that could go. He is wanted. He's wanted by a Serie A team and a Spanish team. Rumoured interest from Saudi. I think we'll transfer list him. Oh, he's already transfer listed. Let's see if we can get an intermediary involved now. Let's drop that down a little bit. Let's see if we can't get rid of Graham back. Dominguez, I think I'll accept the request. Because he would be number 5, basically, in the pecking order. Loans, loans, loans. I don't want to loan him out. You're either going to fork out and buy him, or he stays. I think I need to... I think I probably need to just make sure... Unavailable for loan. Silva is back. Need him to start playing soon. So Valencia, Hull and Rangers. Valencia is the hardest game, I think. Hey McCheeky, how are you doing? How are you getting on, Stefan? And if you're playing along, how many games have you played? How are you getting on? Are the players that you've sold the same as well? It'd be interesting to hear all that. They're all defensive. We need to do more defensive training. Okay, let's do some units. There's a lot of attacking going on. Let's take that one out and do some defending. And 2 match tactics. What's that about? Let's do some defending there. Might, though, be a little bit high. The day before. No, it's okay. The day before the game. That one. We need to put in some match reviews. I don't like having that there, actually. But we need something in there, so that's okay. What's going on there? What actually happened there? That's okay. And then we'll take it up to Rangers. Match review for Rangers, Liverpool. We'll go match review. Two match practice in the week? No, not for me. Lots of defending going on here now. Okay, we'll have a look at that later. We've got the main bit done. Come on, Valencia in 6th. Where are we? We're in 5th, aren't we? Valencia in 6th, we're in 5th. So we want... Well, Neves is the only one available, isn't he? This will be interesting because I've got all these unavailable players. So Neves will play. Mane at fullback. Timon will stay there. Diamonde Rual. I'm going to play, I think, Mane. I was thinking about Atom, but Valencia. Probably play Atom for the Rangers game. And then Bajetic I'm going to play as the DM. João Gomez, Newerton, Scott, Mastueno. And Velasco. Really short of players for a bench. Missouri. We really do need to sort out the... for the Europa League next phase. Well, what we do know is we've promised these boys that they will be selected. Which means that we have to bring it back down now. Dominguez is a target. He might ask for a transfer, put in a transfer request again. Can I do it now? Nope, one more. Newerton, Katara, Silva, Winkler, Mastueno, Velasco. I'm going to take out Arribas. Actually, no, we're going to take out Grembach. Can I do it now? Yes. Dominguez will get upset now. Why'd you leave me out? Winkler happy to stay, but he's in the Europa. Silva happy to stay. Katera happy to stay. Shock as we leave out Dominguez. I had to leave someone out. What's that? Bayern are very keen on signing him. $44 million. I don't want to sell Scott. I don't want to sell all my players. What is the game doing? Some. Grembach, yes. But I don't want to sell my best players. How do I do that now? Offer to club. Where the heck is that gone? Offer to clubs. Where is it? Torino. Where did that go? What? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm done panicking. Right. I want to offer him to Torino. Where is it? Transfer status. It's where on earth is it? Transfer offer? No, of course not. There it is. But the last time I did this, it wouldn't do it. that it? I thought it was going to be an Italian team. Spain? I'll just leave it to him. He told me they're interested, and I said, okay, go ahead. Sold Garosabal, Dominguez, Stankovic. Well, I've done Garosabal, Marin, and Dominguez I've decided to keep for a while. It was easy to leave him out of Europe once I decided to accept his request. Keep an eye on... Who is this guy he's got? I'm not getting messages on these. I have to keep an eye on this, because normally I'll get an email to say he's put in a bid for someone. I'm just going to leave it to him, James. It's taken up too much time. This is one of the problems with playing your transfer window live. It's just like, it's hard to focus on things. Missouri, Mane, Scott, Allende, Silva and Winkler. We can have a stronger forward line now. And we can put Franco there. We can put Scott now. There. Not there. There. And we can play Silva as the deep line forward. Winkler can play as the advance forward. Swap those over, but not that way. Do it this way. Newton, yes. Dominguez now is not in the squad. Neither is Grembach. Keep the defence as it is. Bajcetic comes onto the bench. Huerta comes onto the bench. Velasco onto the bench. We've got a bigger bench now. That's a pretty good team for Valencia. Big match at Portman Road. FIFA is the key, whoever he is. I don't want to lose this one. It's kind of weird. If I was just like playing my normal game, I'd play to defend. Or Torino, I've made to... What? You're having a laugh. Bajcetic is injured, which is handy. He should be happy with his game time. He's played 3 of the last 5. So he should be happy as a squad player. And he's come off the bench in the other one, so that should keep him happy. Push higher up. I'm not quite sure how much higher up we can push. No, really not quite sure. Stankovic is not registered. Who's this? Oh, he's put an emergency goalkeeper there. So this is a big game. They are a good team. We are at home. It's 5th versus 6th, as far as I'm aware. Where's FIFA? Where is he? Not playing. Is he on the bench? No. Have they put out a rotated team? Are they not taking me seriously? Okay, we're set. Let's go and beat Valencia. Come on, boys. I think it's 5th versus 6th. Yeah, 5th versus 6th. Let's go and show them that we are in this competition. Lovely pass. Go on, Timon. Go on, son. Oh, we've hit the post again. That was like a comedy of errors. Hit the player on the back of the head. Then we missed an open goal. Have I played GTA? What on earth is GTA? Oh, Grand Theft Auto. No, I've watched a couple of videos on it though. But I there's no way I can do this thumb and hand movement. I've never been able to do it. This is why I play Football Manager, because there's no hand and stuff involved. Oh, hit the bar again. Come on. So, I have watched a couple of videos of people playing it though, and just thought, nah, I couldn't do that. What is this game doing? Hit the post, hit the bar. And Valencia go up the other end of the pitch and score. No. We've been much the better team again. We've got 4 shots, 1 on target. It's actually, I think, hitting the post in the bar is pretty much on target. So we're not doing that bad. But I always worry when the opposition get a highlight, because they don't need many. That's it. Force him to kick it long. You're not pressing very well, boys. The press is well off. And the goalkeeper's managed to fall over. What is FM doing? We've hit the woodwork twice, missed an open goal. Now the goalkeeper just falls over and gifts him a goal. Whatever, FM. He just fell over. Well, as soon as they had a highlight, I knew. It's like they missed one. As soon as they got another one, it's bound to go in. Whereas we've had how many? 5 highlights, 6 highlights. We're just not as clinical as the AI. Oh boy. So yeah, but it's plain silly buggers. A goalkeeper falling over, missing open goals, hit the woodwork twice. We'll probably have a penalty and miss it as well during the course of the game at some point. Let's demand more. This is not good enough. Well, that's knocked us back a bit, hasn't it? Down to 8th in the group. We're not going to win it now. I still think we are capable of winning the competition, but because stupidity like this isn't going to help us. This is just definitely not going to help. Silver is terrible. He's got to come off. That boy is a big problem. You've been terrible. Sort it out. Silva. Winkler. Newerton. Outstanding last game. He's 6.3 now. Timon. Mane. Neves. Not allowed to ask the assistant. I think my assistant went to the pub because he's not answering questions. I don't know how we find ourselves behind in this game. Come on, I want an equaliser, boys. You know I'm very angry. Oh, who was that? Franco again. Well, that is the equaliser. That was like a rocket. Tale of two halves, maybe. Maybe my rollicking actually has done something. That was like a blisterer. So where does that put us now? Back up to 6th. We still can't win it. Come on, boys. We can beat Valencia. They are a good team, though. I don't know why I'm being so harsh on this team. Valencia are a good football team. Mamadashvili is in goal for them. Good goalkeeper in FM. So there are no mugs. But we are starting to play well now, and we should be scoring goals. He was onside. I don't think he's offside there. I think there's a player here playing him onside. I think just here. But I might be wrong. Oh, he was he? That'll be close. Is this a... Oh, just about... Good finish, though. But come on, boys. We need that other goal. I'm absolutely not sure, James. Really don't know. Don't follow Spanish football really very much. Anybody got the WS, the women's Euros on? Anybody watching that? How is the game going tonight? Just fill me in on what the score is. Right, time for some subs. These two up front have not improved. So Valesco, Atera, Newerton has not improved. Arribas can come on there. Goalkeeper's having an absolute nightmare because I've got this nobody on the bench. That's why that is. João Gomez is tired. Bajcetic can come in here. Let's just leave it for 4 for the moment because of injuries. Spain won versus Switzerland. Yeah, I saw some of England's game last night. I was very, very unhappy about that. I was baying for Sweden, because being a Welsh boy. But I don't know. I really can't see England winning it. I think Spain might be too good for them. Valencia might be too good for us here. Mastueno has really come into his own, hasn't he? He's looking like a player now. He is tired though, but I want to leave him on. He looks like the most likely to score. Good tackle, son. That was Valesco. Come on. Come on, get it forward. We've got tons of bodies going forward. Poor pass, but we won it back. Go on. It's in. It's Katera. It's Dango. It's 2-1. We have turned this game on its head. I think it was my rollicking that they had at half-time. That's what's done it. Now I need to make a defensive substitution. Both wing-backs, though, are playing well. Rua is not playing well. So Atom can come on for Rua. Come on, let's make it 3, boys. Gone long for a change. Nicely done. Bit of head tennis, but we won it. There's some crisp passing in that move. There was some very, very good passing going on there. I've been playing, though, with this higher tempo with them for a while. They like playing at this high tempo. It's the only thing that they actually like. If you're wondering, I've just double-checked on the Giorgio. He did play for Valencia. Obviously, in the game, he's just stayed there or gone back. Maybe we have to check. Mind you, he must be getting quite old at this stage in the game now. So maybe he just went back. Oh, lovely pass. You're through. Franco, he's in inspired form, isn't he? What a player he could turn out to be. Inspired. I was tempted to take him off, but I thought, nah, he's in good form. Leave him on. Calm as you like. Cool as a cucumber. 3-1. Oh, that was a very, very poor free kick. Are we going to take advantage of it? We're marauding forward. It's a lovely pass. And it's Katara again. It's 4-1. We have put them away. We were 1-0 down at half-time. We have given them a right rocket. And I think it's paid off. He would be 28. Giorgio would be in his prime. I'm going to have to check on him after. I can't click on him from there. I thought I might be able to. Ah, we can click on him from here, can't we? No, he's just been at Valencia. He's never moved. According to the game, he's never moved. Well, this was a shocker of a result. I was not expecting this at half-time. Shows what a good rollicking can do. Could it be 5 even? It is 5. And Franco has done it again. It's 5-1. That is a turnaround. That is a turnaround. I wonder if we'll get that email that it was my words at half time. I wonder. Up to 4th. Well, we can still get 2nd if but Bayern are above us. There's some good teams left in there. Hat-trick for Franco. Yeah, it was the half-time team. Nevi has claimed it was the words at half-time that actually inspired them. It was a right royal rollicking. That's what it was. Including some individual players. Half a dozen individual players got a secondary rocket. Who is he then? 41 mil. A bit old for my liking. See, I like guys like this, but he's a left back. If I could find one who was a right back, like Paul O'Reilly. He doesn't look that special to me, to be actually frank. How tall is this boy? 6'1". He looks like he could be a good player. He looks like he could be a good player. Needs to work on his first touch, but that boy's a good player in the making. He'd actually be a very good central defender in time, 6'2". Give him a couple of years, he'll make a very good central defender. Lovely. Yeah, he'll make a lovely defensive fullback as well, although he's got very good crossing. If we can improve his ball control, he'd make a very good fullback. And he's a good player. It's the kind of player I like to sign. Kamara, he's 29. I'm not interested in that. I would do a loan to buy if that's possible. Yeah, O'Reilly's issue is his crossing and dribbling. But he still looks like a very good player to me if I can find him again. Paul O'Reilly. No, he's not for me. Technique is poor. His first touch could be better. If we look at the other one. Where was the other one? This guy, this geezer. Guillermo. Where did he go? Just suddenly disappear now. Oh, this game makes it so hard for you. Guillermo. I just think he's got his first touch needs work. He has the ability to cross, but his tackling's super. His technique, he needs to improve. These mentals are awesome. Now you think he's going to make that when these mentals develop, we could easily train those bits. He's never going to be a great dribbler. He might get to be 12 in terms of dribbling. Possibly not even 12, but 11. He's never going to be a great dribbler. His first touch is probably only going to be 13 maximum. And the technique would be a worry, because that is always going to be a stumbling block. But, I don't know. Interesting players there. I might have to have a look at those off camera. See, there's a 19-year-old here. 6.2 million. Looks good to me, 19 years old. I mean, his bravery could be do with some work. His composure will improve over time, but that's going to take time. The rest of his mentals are fairly decent for somebody so young. Technically, he's not bad for his age. This guy could be a good player. So Carcarez is somebody that I would be interested in signing. Is a fullback on attack, which is what we have on that side. He's got good. He can tackle. He's got a bit of marking about him. He's got defensive abilities. He's got a long shot as well for a fullback. His mentals could do with improving, but he's got 5 years to build those up. 6 years maybe to build those up. I think he's a good player. I think he's a very, very good player. But, of course, he's another foreign player. So I'd have to have a think. I'm going to add him to the shortlist anyway. I'd have to have a real think about, do I want to bring another foreign player in? It's an interesting decision. I think, guys, it's after 10 o'clock. So we've done well today. We've won 4 games out of 4. And not only have we won them, but we've scored 18 goals and conceded 3. I guess you can say, James, that tactic does work. That it's not just the tests that I did with it where I couldn't believe the results, but I'm actually now at a point where I can't believe the results here. So I guess I have to admit it works. Wherever he got it from. But, yeah. We're looking good. I want to get through this season as fast as we can. So, what day is it tomorrow? There's never one on Saturday. But I will be back on Sunday, and we'll do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday next week. We should get through the season then. And I think it's been a pretty good... When's the next game? 3 days. It's been a pretty good session. 18 goals for, 3 against. And the squad actually is thinning out. So I think that's a good thing as well. The transfer window isn't going very badly. Yeah, I think so, James. And then I will reassess it in the summer, because I pretty much always change the tactic in the summer anyway, because they've got all the pre-season stuff to work on it. But at the moment, I'd say it's going fairly well. I don't really want to change this tactic at the moment. It's going really well. So thanks for coming along, guys. If you haven't liked yet, give us a like. I'd appreciate it. And thanks for supporting me. Always thanks for supporting me. I do appreciate it. I want to get to 10,000 before FM 25 comes out. Would be lovely. FM 26, I mean. And hopefully I'll have a day off tomorrow. I want to watch some rugby tomorrow. And then there's the quarter-final, I think, for the women's football in the evening. I'm just going to have a day off tomorrow. And then I'll be back on Sunday and all through next week as well. Thank you very much, guys. And we will finish this season probably by Thursday, I'm guessing. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming. Do appreciate it. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you on Sunday.